Hey everybody, it is the Ignorance Sheriff. Today I'm going to briefly explain to you how NE and NI complement each other. For more information about the differences between the functions, refer to my other videos. Before I get into how they complement one another, we must ask, how does each type of intuition process their thoughts? NI processes their thoughts internally. It is not uncommon to see an NI dominant user staring off into space. When they do this, they aren't just zoning out, they are actually processing dozens of thoughts all at one time. Try not to interrupt them during this time. Allow them to be by themselves for as long as they need to process. It is important for their mental health. NE, on the other hand, processes thoughts externally. This is seen most commonly in speaking or writing. However, there are many alternatives. When an NE user is venting their thoughts, try to refrain from asking them what their point is. They will often speak just in order to process what they are thinking. They are not trying to relay a message to you. Now that we know how they work, how do they complement each other? Well, if we refer back to my model of a well-supported, accurate conclusion, which both types use, we can easily explain. Please refer to my other videos for further explanation of this model if you are not familiar with it. To review, NE users are most comfortable using the top of this model, while NI users are most comfortable using the bottom of this model. The way they complement each other is quite simple. Because nobody enjoys operating out of their comfort zone, each type can help fill in each other's missing pieces. Through communication, both types help the other expand their thought, plan, or goal to the next stage of development. The communication helps develop the center of the pyramid, giving the thought, goal, or plan more strength. So, now their thought pyramids look like these instead of how they did before. Why is this important, you may ask? Well, as I mentioned before in my previous videos, the larger the block, the more information it contains. So in both cases, this further develops the thought, plan, or goal and makes it much more accurate and or likely to succeed. Both types often face roadblocks along their way. By collaborating with the opposite intuition, it often removes these roadblocks and allows the individual the opportunity for further development and success. NI usually does this by narrowing down the many thoughts and ideas an NE user has to give them a direction or a good place to start. NE is very spontaneous and rich with possibilities, which can make decision-making difficult. NE, on the other hand, helps NI users by expanding possibilities. NI is very methodical, which can lead them to forgetting some available options in the process. By collaborating, both types are able to move past their mental roadblocks. Note, the best time to collaborate with the opposing intuition is in the early stages of development. When a thought, plan, or goal is mostly formed, collaborating often leads to more resistance and less yield. If you like my video, don't forget to like it and share it with your friends. This is the Ignorance Sheriff, reminding you to ask more and assume less.